So it's not too fast. It looks like it'd be very comforting.
I'm just, yes, and what I'm going to do, Lena, and then I'm going to be quiet so you can receive buttermilk we use to condition the hair.
Oh, so it has many folds
Yes.
to it. Many different properties.
Yes.
To this.
And I have some herbs in here, bringarage. So we have bringarage in here, the herb, and some brahmi.
Now, are these herbs available in the West, or do you have to?
You can order them
from
online, yeah. No, not from India, but in California.
And is this a special kind of buttermilk that you're using?
No, I made this from a plain yogurt and water, and I just beat them together and then added the herbs and strained it.
Oh, so this is really special. It's homemade.
Yes, of course. We love that in Ayurveda.
And how long does a normal treatment last? Because we're going to do a shorter version
Yes,
today.
of course. Probably about 20 or 25 minutes, the pour, and then the massage before, or the special treatment before, about an hour.
And what kind of massage would Lena receive normally?
Great question. It depends. If she was in a full panchakarma, this would be done after a few days of opening, and we would probably have done the rice and milk boluses, which is really targeted to quietening the joints, pitta in the joints. And then we would add this as a complement at the end.
So when you're doing panchakarma, it's really looking at your whole being from the inside out.
Yes.
And from the outside in, from the skin in, and from the organs out.
Yes.
And it really addresses everything.
And honestly, Taj, I tell people it's like surgery, but it's a non-invasive surgery. But the preparation required is very profound, and the more we prepare, like before surgery, the better state we're in mentally when we go for surgery. It's like that. That's the preparation, but it's the Ayurvedic version of that, and such profound changes can come.
So I noticed that you have your own preparation as well. Before the cameras were rolling, you were doing your own internal connection while you were, just before you connected with Lena.
Yes.
So how important is that?
Absolutely essential, in my opinion, because I see that there's really only one of us here, in a sense of mind. And so it's like I'm responsible for keeping this part quiet, which will benefit this part of my mind, if you like, that we see in, or not my mind, but the mind, that we will see in Lena. So I find it really important to try and get my little self, my ego personality out of the way, because these treatments, they're much bigger than me, and so I try not to interfere. So that's what I was doing.
So in all of the different modalities that we've seen so far, that we've shared with our audience, the condition of the practitioner is primary.
Yes.
And their connection to their inner source, and then their intuition or their connection with the divine plays such a huge role in assisting the client in being able to do that same thing.
Yes, exactly.
By us getting out of the way and allowing that energy to come in and guide the treatment, whether it's a massage treatment or whether it's a hypnotherapy treatment.
Yes, I agree. I agree. And the beauty is, I see, as I realize more and more that what I say, there's only one of us here, like realizing that oneness, is that the person on the table, it doesn't matter if they don't know how to do that. And because they do really know how to do it, but they might have forgotten. And certainly I realized I was forgetful for the majority of this life to remember to do that. So I have patience now that if we forget to do that, it's okay. We can help each other, as you said, through that own awareness.
And it's all love.
Yes.
So when we connect with that love is projected out from our heart, and the person on the table or the person across from us in the chair is receiving that embrace Whether they're conscious of it or not.
Yes.
It doesn't even matter.
And I believe they're radiating that out too. I don't see that I have any better capacity than they do, and that's very helpful to me, because it means that kind of this is my, I want to say savior, but it's kind of a funny word, sort of, but this is my teacher on the table, and I'm serving that, because if I think that I'm a little bit more advanced or something than them, then that's not the practice.
No, because it's a practice of service. So.
And that we all have this place inside of ourselves that is peaceful. And I feel that we are just using different modalities and to access that. That's all we're doing, you said, joining in the love.
So how does it make you feel when you're doing it or when you're done with giving a treatment?
Oh, full. Fulfilled and full. And like there's no separation between me and anything else, just like glowing.
So you both get a treatment.
Right.
When one gets a treatment, the other gets a treatment.
Yes, yes. Wow, there we go.
Well, we have our client on the table. Can we take off her blind, or can we just talk to her?
I would rather to just talk to her so she can stay inside, and I'm just going to give her a little touch to remind her to... Do we need to talk to her?
Well, we want to see how it was for her.
How it was? Okay, good. Of course, I would love to let her lay here for half an hour before we talk to her, but I understand that it's relevant.
So how are you feeling, Lena?
Well, since I have to talk for the audience, definitely waves that have washed through me. And inside I could feel and see waves of light and energy. That's all I'm experiencing, is this wave of light.
And how do you feel? How does your body feel?
My whole body feels real peaceful.
Wonderful.
The physical part of that going across your forehead is an experience we never have, normally, and it's very soothing.
Great. Wow, thank you so much for coming out of your peaceful state for a moment, Lena, and joining us. And Tatiana, thank you so much for demonstrating this. I think it's been a world of knowledge. Thank you for sharing that with us and the wisdom of what it is that you're doing and how it's affecting you as well as your client.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Taj. Thank you, Lena.
I'd like to thank Darci, Tatiana, and Nirja for co-creating a beautiful show with us today. Our next show will be on flower essences and essential oils. Mahalo and a hui ho.
Shivaya Namo, Namah Shivaya, Shivaya.